Welcome everybody. So in this session or in this part of today's lesson, we see code editors. Yeah, we have learned how to use the command, the command prompt. On the command prompt, we managed to actually open the interactive Python shell, and we can write 1 plus 2 and 2 minus 1, 2 times 3, and again, maybe if we say 3 divided by 2, and to the power of 3, 8. Maybe if we want also the remainder of a number, or maybe the floor division, maybe if I want, I should get also 1, but yeah, something. We saw this and we have used the Python interactive shell, but actually we need to actually write our code on a proper code editor. By the way, we use the print default function whenever we want to print something. So 1 plus 2, but actually the Python interactive shell allows you to get the result without using the print function. Print 2021, and it just print for you. Yeah, maybe for instance, I was born in 1920. And if I just subtract 20, maybe the other way would be easy to find out my age, 1920. I'm just giving you a bogus number, guys. So 101 years old, yeah. So we can use the print function. It's a built-in function that allows us to print something, and we will talk about that later. But first, let's get out from this, and even I don't need this after this. Then let's now download Visual Studio Code, VS Code. Okay, the Visual Studio Code was made by Microsoft, and you can use Visual Studio Code to write Python code, JavaScript code, as you can see, C or C++, and many other, and even for C#, as you can see. So it's so powerful. Yeah, most of the time I use it for JavaScript, for React, and for Python, and for web development. So as you can see, you come here. Maybe I can share this with you on Telegram, or maybe some of you might be on just Zoom, so I can share with you. By now you have it, and you just click over here. Yeah, just click and wait for some time, and then you will see it. Now it's downloading, and let's just give it some time. Great, it seems the downloading is complete, so let's click it. And then I have to accept, and then next, all the way, just next. You don't have to change anything. The default is okay. Yeah, so as you can see, if I just click it from here, it just launch the VS Code or the Visual Studio Code. Yeah, this is how it looks. And now we will see how to use the Visual Studio Code, right? Lots of extensions and recommendations comes or pop up like this, but for the timing, I just close them. And here is also kind of a demo. Get started with VS Code, but just I will help you today how to use. You can have the light mode or the dark mode or high contrast. Let's stay in here, the dark mode. And even if you click over here, it will just take you to yeah, some themes, different themes. As you can see, you can have a chance to change the different theme. But for the time being, I think my favorite is actually Soft. It could be my favorite. So yeah, I just clicked over here and Soft. Great. I don't need this. So if you see over here, just click over here, get started, and then it will be clean like this. So as you can see, there are some shortcuts you may need to use, especially Control-Shift-P, just to open some commands. You can use Control-Shift-P. Now, for me, I have this Python, but let me just remove it now because you may not have, so you may feel a bit confused when you don't see the same thing over here. So over here is the extension. What's the extension? The extension allows us to install different packages or extensions, I would say. And I want you to write over here Python. In my case, since I installed it already, let me just uninstall and show you. It should be green, yeah? So just Python. If you see, there are about 45 million users. So just click over here, install. So the purpose of this extension actually allow us to format your code, and you don't have to think on the unnecessary formattings. It just format your own code. I mean, so I think that's good enough. For the time being, that's good enough. And we will come now and then for other setups or settings. And maybe I think I can also save. I have to action. Auto save. As you can see, the auto save is off. I want to, after a delay, I want to, maybe I can show you later, maybe I can do this later. Now, let's go to desktop. I go here and create a folder, and I call it fundamentals of Python. This is the name of the course, and everything will be here. Okay, I have just created on the desktop, so it should be easy to see. And now I just open the VS Code, but if you don't have it also, you just come here, VS Code. Now, as you can see, you can open it. And then if you want to close it, yeah. By the way, if this is coming now and then every day, every time, so look at here, there is this tick. If you untick this, and then if you close it, you will not see this, the get started page anymore. Let me show you. And then now again, VS Code. Great, it's not coming. So remember that anything related to a file, it's here. You can just click it and toggle it. Have you seen? Toggling, opening, closing, opening, closing, open, then you can go to folders, and then you can access actually the folders, for instance, fundamental of Python, and then I can actually bring the folder over there. I trust, okay, I trust. And then it's here. And then again, if you want to close it, you can just right click over here and then remove. Of course, you can also access it from here, the file. As you can see, open folder, and then again, I go to the fundamental and open it. Do you want to save? No, do not save. Yeah, so as you can see now, I have my fundamental of Pythons. Great. Yeah. Then I can just right click. Now right click doesn't make sense, but if you see this, if you hover on it, new file, new folder. Yeah, maybe I think it's better. You can also you can click over here to close it or to create a new file. I can say test.py because I'm testing. So, and I'm showing you how to use the Visual Studio Code, test.py. The name of the file is test and the extension is .py because it's a Python file and every Python file should be test, .py. Great, now we can write our code over here. What is this? We can write over here, so it can say 1 plus 2. Guys, if you remember on this command prompt on CMD, we were saying like Python 1 plus 2, 2 minus 1. Yeah, we can do that. But on Visual Studio Code or any editor, code editor, you have to say print 1 plus 2 or print 2 minus 1 to get the result, to get the value, okay? We have to use this a built-in function print. Oh yeah, so to do so, I have to say, I think it's not easy for you to look at it. I have to make it a bit bigger. I think this is good enough maybe. Now let's say print. Print is a built-in function that allows you to print something, anything you put inside here. If I say print 1, it should print 1. Let's see the value. So I have to, have you seen this? Yeah, you can just close it like this, and then you come over here, drag it. And then actually it's opening from this. And then I can say Python and the name of the file, test.py. Yeah. I didn't see any result. The reason why, because I didn't save it. So I have to say Control S, or I have to come in here, save. Yeah. And now again, Python test.py. Oh yeah, the value is 1. Maybe if I say print 2021, let's do that. And then again, I have to save. I have to come in here and save. Oh no, it's our job is getting very boring so fast, right? Save now and then, but we will fix that soon. And now again, print 1 plus 2. Okay, again, I have to save, Control S. And now Python test.py. As you can see, 3. As you can see, every time when I am writing, I have to save this, right? And that's not something you enjoy to do. So we have to come in here, settings, and on the setting, there is auto save. And then let me just, have you seen we have to turn this on? After a delay of 10, after a delay of 1 second, this means milliseconds, 1000 milliseconds, that means 1 second, just it will be saved by itself. After this, hey, print time is, sorry, I wrote it. Where is it opening there? This. 2 times 3, print. Oh, what's that? 3 divided, always happening like that. I think my 3. Oh. I have this. What is this waka time? I have some extensions, so making annoying, so I have to remove that. Waka time. Okay, so annoying. Okay, disable. I think after this we will not have that problem. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, print 3 divided by 2 and print, for instance, 3 modulus 1 to know the remainder. Print 9 floor division by 4. I think you may tell me now, what's the floor division of this?
2.
Yes, 2. Great. What's the remainder for this? If I go for remainder, I should go 9 modulus 4. What would be the remainder? 1, right? So as you can see, now I can do it in 2 ways. Test.
Okay, I'll ask you something.
Yes, please.
I'm not able to get this this terminal problems out.
Okay, then you should do something like this. I can destroy this. You don't see it right now. We don't see the terminal, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you see there's a bit difference, this row and this, and then you should have this, the resize, and then
okay, I got it. Yeah, thank you.
And then boom, great.
Yeah, thanks.
Or
and I have another problem.
Another easy way, you can right click over here, open integrate terminal like this. Either way, I will do it again. I will do it again until everybody get it. Okay, this way.
I don't see anything when I type print something on the terminal. It's telling me that I need to debug something or something. Okay,
I'm coming. I will can. Okay, as you can see, you can open it like this, or you can open it like this. And now what I should do, test.py. And then, because I didn't write Python first. Python test.py. Now it should work, everything. Or you should have this. You just click over here, and then actually Python work. Have you seen ran Python file? So it's running. So the result is already here. But the point is now we have to structure our folder properly. So instead of test, let's create, this is a week 1. And inside week 1, I can move this file there. And then everything we do here is going to be in week 1. So let's create our first hello world. Most of the time we say hello world.py file, and let's print hello world. And let's learn about the print in this file. Print is a built-in function that allows us to print something. Now I'm expecting hello world. If it's the text, we have to put it inside a quote like this, a single quote or a double quote. As you can see, hello world. Is it okay to do it print hello? Maybe. Is it okay to put it like hello world? Yes, it's okay also to put it in double quote. Does it take multiple parameters? We call this the value we pass inside. We call them, for instance, 2021 I love people. I live in Helsinki. Have you seen? I separated by a comma and I'm just putting, I am teaching Python. So you can actually separate and add any argument inside this parenthesis and it works. And that's how the print function, the built print function works. And I think this is good enough for Visual Studio. So remember that interact with the file. So if you just get lost, just try to click over here, or maybe you can just toggle over here, and you can also come in here and interact with the different settings here, maybe color theme, for instance, if you want different. Yeah, so it's so easy to use. And
excuse me,
yeah,
I have a question at this point. This Visual Studio Code cannot find my Python, which I've installed already. How should I proceed with that?
Yeah, I will come actually. I think,
okay.
Yeah, I'm coming to for a question. So just wait for me and we will solve everyone's problems, so no worries. So I think now this would be good enough. So remember, you can also just remove this. Why not? Maybe I think first I have to close this, and again, let me try. No, sometimes it just stick in there, but I think it's not there anymore. Let's close and check this code. No, it's still there. There's some process. Okay. Yeah, now it's removed. Have you seen? And now if I want to start all over again, not all over again, I mean, if I want to get the file here, and then I have to come, as you can see, what we've been working was on this project in this folder, and the files were hello world.py and test.py. And how do we run? We can just open this like this, and you may run Python in the name of the file test.py. Nothing happened because, as you can see, I am not inside week 1. So I have to get into week 1, right? But now if I say yes, and maybe you can say Python and hello world, and it should run. Yeah, or why you care, why you really care, because now this Visual Studio Code got this button to run your file, and everything is here, or you can just open this file and run this. It's so easy, right? So remember, whenever you need extension, you can come in here. For instance, I have this a color highlighter. This is more for web development, you don't need it, but whenever you need different extension, you can get it from here. You just write Python something, let's see, and Python related, for instance, what is this about? 570,000 people used it, and let's see what's the purpose, because you don't have to know all the new coming extensions, but you can check the available extensions, and those extensions actually make you more productive, because they can help you to complete code, to make your code clean and something like that. Okay. But now it's good enough to stop in here and solve a student's problem if you don't have what I had already. So we have to figure out that.